Will Mickelson make history at Riviera?
Welcome to the latest edition of PGA Tour Today.
World number 2, Phil Mickelson, headlines a strong field boasting 18 major champions and 388 PGA Tour titles at the Northern Trust Open in Los Angeles. Hi everybody, I'm John Swantek. The list of champions in the 83-year history of this storied event is illustrious. Snead, Nelson, and Hogan captured consecutive titles in the 1940s. The King, Arnold Palmer, wore the crown 3 times. The names Watson, Miller, and Faldo are also on the trophy. But no player has ever lit up LA 3 straight years. Phil Mickelson might have something to say about that. After losing in a playoff to Charles Howell in 2007, the left-hander has gone back-to-back the last 2 years in California, where nearly a third of Phil's 37 tour titles have been captured.
I did not play well at Riviera early in my career. I ended up missing this event for a number of years because of it, and when I came back 3 years ago, started playing great. I've always loved the golf course, but I have never scored well or played well on it, but for whatever reason, I seem to have gotten figured out.
Mickelson, tied for 19th last week in San Diego, goes off at 12:14 p.m. local time Thursday. Steve Stricker, runner-up to Mickelson in 2009, is in the group ahead of the defending champion. Stricker off at 12:03 local time, along with Mike Weir, back-to-back champion at Riviera in 2003 and 2004. And SoCal native Anthony Kim, who's had a busy week off the golf course. Following a guest appearance on the Jay Leno Show Monday night, AK spent part of his day Tuesday planting trees with some kids from a local First Tee chapter as part of an environmental partnership with the PGA Tour and the launch of the FedEx Cup Forever campaign.
When I was younger, I wish I had a program like this, the First Tee, to help push kids in the right direction, even if they don't have everything in their life going for them. And I'm just honored to be in this position, and hopefully I can inspire some young kids to do some greater things in the future.
That's exactly the type of initiative NBA Hall of Famer Jerry West envisioned when the former LA Laker legend was brought in as executive director to help increase charitable donations and raise the overall profile of the event, which was certainly bolstered by the 2010 PGA Tour debuts of a couple international stars. Ireland's Padraig Harrington, the 8th-ranked player in the world, is off early Thursday at 7:23 a.m. And 18-year-old Yo Ishikawa of Japan, who really impressed as one of Greg Norman's captain selections for the international team at last fall's President's Cup. Ishikawa begins his opening round at 8:29 a.m. local time. For more from inside the velvet ropes just outside of Hollywood, we send it to Fred Albers from the PGA Tour Network on SiriusXM Radio.
Welcome to Riviera. Every year the PGA Tour is privileged to play a handful of classic old golf courses, and Riviera falls right into this category. It was in 1926 that this George Thomas design opened for play, and since then it has revealed a who's who in the world of golf as far as winners are concerned. This course, affectionately known as Hogan's Alley. Then Hogan won a U.S. Open here in 1948. Go all the way to modern times where Phil Mickelson is defending his title this week. It is an elite field on an elite golf course, and one that provides a lot of fun year in and year out. No matter who plays well, I really think it's the golf course that is the true star of the week. You can catch all the action on the PGA Tour Network. That's SiriusXM. Our broadcast begins at 2 o'clock Eastern Time on Thursday. And check PGATour.com throughout the day for your latest updates.
All right, thanks, Fred. In addition to PGA Tour Network coverage on SiriusXM Radio and right here at PGATour.com, you can catch the opening round of the Northern Trust Open on Golf Channel a little bit later than usual from 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern.